Hey, what's up, guys? It's Saijin. Today we're going to be doing what I'm going to call a Glass Cannon Demon Hunter build in Diablo 3. Basically, this build, you do a ridiculous amount of damage. Your survivability is pretty much not there at all, though. This build, I was able to get to Greater Rift 77 with, so it's not too terrible for Greater Rifts, but there are better builds. This is more like a speedrun for like your Torment 10 Rifts and whatnot, or farming bounties or whatever that you're doing. So let's jump in. First of all, we're going to go over our abilities, and it's like a basic UE build, or the unhallowed essence that a lot of demon hunters are running, basically the multi-shot build. So we're going to be using Evasive Fire with Focus, and then multi-shot with Arsenal. We're going to be using Vault with Tumble, our Wolf Companion, Preparation with Invigoration to get the extra discipline out of it, which you'll see about the 6 set on the Hollow Essence set. Vengeance with Seethe, and then here where it kind of gets a little bit different than most of the UE builds, where it kind of turns into a Glass Cannon. Instead of running Awareness, which is your cheat death that most demon hunters or any guides or anything you're going to find are running, we're going to be using Ambush, which makes it to where you do 40% more damage to things above 75% health, which kind of makes up for your Quiver, which makes it to where your multi-shot hits a target under X health twice. In my case, 53. This did not roll very good, but yeah, it can roll a little bit better in this. As far as the gearing goes, it's, again, basic UE stuff. You're going to get the 6 set for the Unhallowed Essence build. And then we're going to gem these, of course, with the green gems in the chest and the legs. And then the headpiece, we're going to use a diamond to get the cooldown reduction as close to its 36.5%. Cooldown reduction is going to give you 100% uptime on Vengeance, which is really, really, really important. Where this comes in a little bit different than most builds goes. Most builds are going to be using Hunter's Wrath, and it gives you a lot of survivability. It makes it to where your Evasive Fire shoots like twice as fast. But in this case, we're going to be using a Witching Hour. It's like a straight damage belt. And then most builds also are going to be using Hellfire Amulet just to get that extra passive that I like used in Ouroboros. And this one rolled crazy good, but it's like the Witching Hour for neck pieces, crit hit damage, and then your main stat. You really can't go wrong if you're trying to get as much damage out as possible. As far as your legendary gems go, we're going to be using Bane of Trapped, and then we're going to be using Bane of Powerful, and then as well as Isotone of Vengeance. There's a little more damage everywhere, basically. And then Size Shown is going to make up, because it stuns everything for a second, and you hit so fast that everything's going to be stunned constantly to get the more damage output from things that are CC'd. As far as your cube stuff goes, it's, again, normal UE stuff. You're going to be using Dawn, which reduces the cooldown on Vengeance by, half? 65%, so more than half, a little more than half. To get that 100% uptime on Vengeance, you're going to be using Visage, which gives you the Dark Heart rune, makes it where you take less damage while you're in Vengeance. Gotta have some survivability. Without this, your character stubs its toe, it's probably dead. And then Cookie Cutter, conventional Ring of Elements. The biggie with this that I see a lot of demon hunters, whenever I go and look at streams or whatever, is they do not pay attention to this, which is kind of bad. You really do need to pay attention to your conventional rings of elements. Whenever the buff trick here, and then whenever it gets to blue, which is now, then you want to be filling up your hatred bar as far as you can. You want that completely full for whatever goes into red, because this is a fire build with Raps of Clarity, and then also the Arsenal and Seed with Vengeance makes it to where everything's fire damage, and so you do a lot more damage whenever that's on red, and it's like 3-4 times as much damage. As far as the a strategy goes with this build, in the greater risks, normally you try to don't kill things that you don't absolutely have to. If there's 1 or 2 mobs, just skip them, move on, find bigger packs, get the density, get the blues, get the yellows, whatever. With this build, it does not allow you to do that at all. You have to kill everything, because if you stub your toe, your character's dead. But the damage output does make up for it, because things die so fast that it's alright to, stop and kill everything and still be fine on time. That's pretty much it with this. Again, the big difference is instead of awareness, we're using ambush on our passive, and then instead of a Hunter's Wrath, we're using a Witching Hour, and then Ouroboros for our neck piece, which I have yet to see anywhere. If I left anything out, let me know in the comments, or if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me or comment or anything along those lines, and I will catch you guys next time.